Hello, I have something amazing to show you. I have upgraded my mic stand, so my audio should be better. Oh yeah, my game is on Steam. Yes, I've published my very own game to Steam, and this is everything I've learnt. If you're a fellow indie game dev or just want to know how publishing works, I'll explain. But here is the deal breaker up front. It cost me £74.20 or $100 dues. Seeing that for the first time made my hair stick up. For a starving artist, $100 is a lot. So you need to ask yourself, is your game worth taking that hit? Or would uploading to itch.io be more suitable? Itch.io is a very good website for showing off your game. It's free and has a built-in web player. There are no forms to fill out, external programs to configure, and a whole load of busy work. I strongly recommend uploading to Itch if you're new to game development. The hard truth is your game ready for the spotlight of Steam? I think you should only think about publishing if you really think you have something polished and ready for the world. If not, it's okay to give your project more time. Having your game on itch can give you some good feedback and give people something to try out. Now, if you are ready to pay Steam your soul, how should you start? Should I use the same account I have all my hundreds of purchased games on? No! Create a fresh new Steam account just for publishing. Steam makes it easy to switch between your two accounts, so don't worry about your backlog vanishing. Now you want to sign up for Steamworks here. Next, you need to complete a couple of forms about your identification, tax information, and bank details. Now, I'm in the UK and don't make money, so for me it was pretty simple. Now, as mentioned, you will need to pay for a Steam Direct Key. This will give you one publishing space on the platform. Once your account is complete and your Steam Direct Key has been purchased, you'll be ready to move to the next step. It gets more technical from here. You will need to download the Steam SDK program and extract the zip file somewhere sensible. Now, in the SDK folder, go to Tools, Content Builder, Content. There should be a text document named Your Game Content Lives Here. Place your exported game folder here. Inside, there should be your main executable and anything else your game needs to run. Back in the Tools folder, extract the SteamPipe GUI zip folder. Inside, open the SteamPipe GUI application. A new window appears, but it's not as complicated as it looks. This is how your game will be uploaded onto the Steam store. Let's go back to the Steamworks website. Here, you'll have your admin dashboard. First, fill in your app ID. This will be a number in brackets next to your title on your game's Steamworks dashboard. Build description is how you would title this upload, so let's put your game name, the system it runs on, then game version number. Build path. Click Browse and choose the folder your game is within the Content Builder folder we did earlier. At the bottom under Steam Configuration, browse to where you put your Content Builder folder your game is stored in. Then under that, fill in your Steam login and password for this new developer account you made. Next, press Generate VDFs. This will generate Valve data files in the folder. Double check everything is in order and then press Upload. A black command line window will pop up and you will be sent a key to the email your Steam developer account is under. Enter the key in the command window and press Enter. And everything should be good. If not, make sure your paths are right and everything to play your game is in the game folder. So your new game is ready to be played on Steam now, right? Nope, there is still a lot left for us to do. Before your game is ready, you will need to complete two long checklists, one for your store page, the other for your game build. Let's start with game build. Your game build we uploaded should be here. And we can fill in the name of your .exe the game runs from and the OS it runs on. To save your changes, go to the Publish tab and click Prepare for Publishing. It will check everything and then you can publish to Steam. Don't be confused, this is just submitting anything you filled in from your checklist. Once you have completed a checklist item, it will turn green. Now you will need to have them all green before we are ready. Now let's complete our store page. This is what someone will see when they find your game on Steam, so we need to make a good first impression. Basic info. The name of your game goes here. You can add social media links, and you can fill out our system requirements. Under recommended, you can put your own PC specs. Find them in the Windows Settings app and then PC information. Minimum specs can be the same as recommended depending on your game. A 2D pixel art game would be able to run on a lower spec system. And you can put your game's release date. I strongly recommend setting this to be at minimum 2 months away from when you are uploading. You will need time for your game to be approved, wiggle room for any changes that need to be made, and you also want to build up hype. If people like what they see, they can add your game to their wish lists, and this tells Steam that people are interested in your game. Set the game's language, if it's single player or multiplayer, supported Steam features, its genre. Click the Tag My Title button and a wizard will pop up to help your game have the right tags when people are searching on the store page. Specify if your game has controller support, and another wizard, this time for accessibility. At the bottom, add an email that players can write to for support if they need help with your game. Phew. Next, description. Write about your game, make it clear, and write something that would make someone want to play. And a little short description too. Remember, we need to go to the Publish tab to save our changes. Do that now. Content survey. If your game is naughty or has violence, you'll need to state it here and be honest. Now here is where the fun begins, depending on your definition. Graphical assets. Here is where you will add all the images, box art and screenshots to make your store page shine. Steam will need at least 5 screenshots on your game. These must be actual gameplay, no fancy edits or text, just raw gameplay. I recommend an image editing program for the next steps. I use Clip Studio Paint myself, but there are many image editors to go for. Some paid, some free. Capsules are the digital version of a game's box art. You will need to upload these at a few different sizes. I had my game's logo and all the characters for my game separate, and then aligned them to fit each required size. Upload a background image and the game's logo here too. Each required field will show you the exact dimensions you will need. Steam also needs you to upload a trailer for your game. I'm using Windows 11, and to record my gameplay, I use the snipping tool, and to cut everything together, I use Clipchamp. Both are free and included in Windows 11. And remember to save everything, go to the Publish tab. Double check your checklist. If anything is required, Steam will let you know. And once you are happy, you can send your store page and game build off for review. This will take 3 to 5 days, and you'll be emailed if anything will need to be changed or any issues have been found. Now, hopefully this video has helped you publish to Steam. If you run into any issues, Steam has many helpful documents explaining everything. I know I didn't cover everything in this video. If you found this video helpful, then maybe you would like to play my game, V-Start. It's a retro 2D pixel platformer set inside a 19th virtual world. My game comes out on the 20th of October, and you can wishlist now. But if you're watching from the future, you can play right away, all for a low price of £0. I always knew my first game would be free for everyone. I took that $100 hit and I knew I would not be making that back. But I am happy with what I've learned from this, and now I can help others. Good luck, game devs! If you enjoyed this video, I have more videos on making my first video game. You can subscribe, and I have a Patreon if you would like to support my games, art and music. Thank you for all the support.